that you didn't close the deal. There's no point unless it's an airtight space. And there's plenty of oxygen streaming in from the windows you broke. Ha de bra.
Hello everybody, Megazone X here, back at it again to give you another very exciting video. And for today, I'm going to be reviewing a certain scientific railgun tea episode 20 called Hot de Bra. Now, if y'all haven't already done so, you can go ahead and click that card in the corner, check out my episode 19 review. If you just so happen to miss it or you need a quick little recap before I go ahead and put my thoughts into this episode 20 review. And man, I gotta say, coming right off the heels from episode 19, man, oh man. It's been a while since we had a Railgun tea episode provide this much action though. And the way how Frenda and the way how Saten managed to, play off of each other during all of these high action moments and stuff, I was like, dang. And I was like, I didn't expect Frenda to kind of go out in this kind of way. And this is literally the last episode we get to see her in due to some unfortunate events that I'll probably talk about a little later in my review though. But honestly, some really good action from Frenda, just some good interactions from Saten as well that just make this whole entire episode a pretty enjoyable experience, seeing both of them trying to combat Yumiya and everything else that she has to throw towards them though. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight up into this episode review of a certain scientific railgun tea. Last episode provided a partial setup for the Battle Royale arc in Index Season 3, though this episode spends most of its time focusing on Sniper Yumiya's pursuit of Saten and Frenda. It also completes that setup, or at least as much of it as we likely ever gonna see animated, and at the end shows some of the aftermath. None of this has any significant impact on more deeply understanding what is happening during Battle Royale, but it provides an effective complement to the story and demonstrates further how most of what happens in this setting is interlinked, even if not directly part of the scheming of the powers that be. Yumiya's hunt for Saten and Frenda provides the most substantial sustained action that this series has seen for quite some time. That it is not over quickly entirely comes down to Yumiya's sadistic tendency to toy with her prey so that she can get maximum enjoyment from it. Something which, ironically, Frenda can sympathize with. That of course contributes mightily to Yumiya's eventual undoing. Her quirk about shifting between killer mode and this headspace she's in about having, or rather not having, friends also contributes, as it distracts her at a key point and thereby giving Frenda enough time to gather herself. But she also does not seem to recognize who she is up against and so wholly underestimates her target. Frenda did, after all, spend most of the episode single-handedly matching off against Misaka and giving her a tough time. You gotta see a certain scientific Railgun S episode 8 to see that play out though. But in the second half of this episode, she reminds us quite well about how dangerous she truly is. Honestly, I had mostly dismissed Frenda as just a, Mugina groupie prior to this arc. Take her out from under Mugino's shadow though, and she becomes quite a likable character, one well capable of being a co-lead for 2 episodes straight. That she is not hampered more by her injuries is a little hard to swallow. She does get shot 3 times even if Yumiya is not going for kill shots, but she demonstrates impressive toughness and ability to quickly think on her feet and some capable close range moves. She even shows that she can mess up in a humorous way, and she does not ultimately abandon Saten, even though that she was thinking about it for a period of time though. I do have to wonder where the heck she keeps all of those bombs, but hey, I'll play along with it since it allows for her to pull some neat stunts like the way how she finishes the fight. The follow-up is nearly as interesting. Yumiya has known to have been killed at some point prior to Battle Royale, as Item had a replacement sniper by that point, but Frenda blowing off part of her face was not what did it. The conversation after she appears in cyborg form implies that often her was left to Kaiba the blonde in school. Though I have heard that Item was supposed to be responsible. Apparently something else happened between this and Battle Royale. Frenda's "we'll have dinner 1 week later" promise is a bit sad, as anyone who has been, seeing the Battle Royale art knows that Frenda will never get back to Saten again. But as a bonus treat, Uriharu winds up filling in for her. So once again, one of the side threads of the Dream Ranker arc wraps up in a satisfying fashion. Looks like we'll be finding out more about Zebra Girl next episode. And that's basically all I have to say about this week's episode review. But man, I gotta say, Frenda really did show out in this episode. All them action sequences, her mistakenly thinking that she caught the sniper and then it turned out to be some other random old dude or something like that. There were some humorous moments in this episode, and I thought the way how they just played off between Frenda and Saten was just beautifully well done. And honestly, as I said within the last week's episode review, two characters I didn't think would actually manage to mix that well, but to no shock or no surprise, they actually managed to, be really, nice friends. And it's just really unfortunate that, they didn't get to flesh out their friendship more than what happened to span across 2 episodes that we were watching it, though, which is truly unfortunate, though. But man, I know it stings a little bit, though, but we can get over it, though. But outside of that, some crazy things going on with school and stuff, and it's just sort of kind of filling in the gaps and stuff, but based on the whole entire Toaru timeline, as you're comparing this, what's happening in Railgun T, to what's happening currently within Magical Index series. So y'all gotta let me know down in the comment sections down below, what all did you think about this episode as a nutshell? Did you really like the way how Frenda was basically that co-lead that really took the mantle and took the bull by the horns, and she basically laid way for this whole entire episode in terms of her humorous side, in terms of her getting down dirty with it, with all the action-packed fighting scenes and everything else she brought to the table, as well as for the most part Saten being there for the support, though, even though that assassin was purely after her, but she had her guns and eyes set on Frenda that whole entire episode. But this was probably one of the most enjoyable episodes for me since we started this brand new arc, though. But let me know down in the comment section down below, though. So if you really like this review, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell to stay up to date on all things A Certain Scientific Railgun T this season, y'all. So remember, y'all, until whatever video I make next, see y'all.
Jeez, you took your sweet time. Dinner is getting cold.
Hello.
Oh, Uiharu. As long as you're here, why don't you come in?
I could, but
It turns out I made way too much dinner. You're welcome to some if you want.